A cultural crossroads for Mexican-American history can be found in southern New Mexico. Located just 50 miles north of the Mexican border lies the quaint town of Mesilla. And while a Sunday morning stroll offers peaceful, small-town tranquility, its history is anything but.
It's a great example of this whole Wild West concept that we have here in New Mexico.
Mesilla's story starts around 1848 with the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo. The agreement, which brought an end to the Mexican-American War, put the small town in the center of a transportation hub between Chihuahua and Santa Fe, as well as San Antonio to San Diego. The stone's throw from Las Cruces was an uncharted territory in the aftermath of the war, until the Gadsden Purchase in 1854 officially made Mesilla part of the U.S.
The townspeople who lived here, many of them did not want to be a part of this new U.S. territory.
While the Stars and Stripes now flew over the town, Mesilla retained much of its Mexican plaza style, a style that has endured for more than 150 years.
The plaza was the center point, the focal point of the community, and everything built out from there. So the first thing that the townspeople would have built is their church and the acequia.
The Basilica of San Albino is one of only 2 basilicas in the state, the other being the St. Francis in Santa Fe. Other buildings like the Thunderbird, located on the southwest corner of the plaza, are original structures to the town.
And it is actually the oldest documented brick building in the state of New Mexico.
It was also the site of 2 murders, 2 separate French proprietors, 20 years apart.
With Mesilla being a crossroads to so much history, it's no surprise that there are a few spirits still lingering around. And many say they're right here at the Double Eagle restaurant.
Well, when I bought the place, the manager asked me if the ghost came with it. And I said, "What ghost?"
Charles Ritter, a 5th-generation New Mexican, affectionately known as Buddy, purchased the Double Eagle in 1983. The gorgeous destination wasn't always a restaurant. In fact, Buddy's great-great-grandfather once practiced as a surgeon in this very building.
And so my office is in the surgeon's office. So I'm in my grandfather's office, and I really enjoy that.
Patrons of the Double Eagle today can enjoy one of the best steaks in the Southwest.
And we've been rated the number one steakhouse in New Mexico for 11 years in a row.
Having one of the few on-site aging rooms in the state, guests can also enjoy the ambiance of a full fine dining experience, including gilded ceilings adorned with massive 7-foot-tall crystal chandeliers, a naturally lit atrium, and a bar fully stocked with spirits. And those aren't the only spirits that call the Double Eagle home.
We've had so many different things happen here that I am absolutely convinced that there's something.
Among the lore is the story of a forbidden love between a young man and a maid. The Doña, disapproving of their affair, allegedly took a knife to both, and their ghosts are now believed to abide patiently in this room, supposedly wearing down the fine velvet of these chairs.
And you can tell how they worn pieces of what she's doing with her hands. Something that's very interesting. You can tell that it's a man because look how new it is between his legs. Also, look how new this is. He probably is crossing his legs the way most men will sit.
My parents, my grandparents were all born here in the town of Mesilla and very active in the community.
The Mesilla of today still holds on to its history, with many of its residents being 4th or 5th generation, with an eclectic mix of vendors, artists,
they throw out awesome patterns,
stellar shops, and dining experiences. The small town offers a grand destination for the tourist looking for something unique.
We're just surrounded by beauty in Mesilla, New Mexico.
And deeply New Mexican.
We invite everyone to come down to the southern part of New Mexico and make a day trip here in the town of Mesilla.